I'd like to welcome you here, all you here today. For me, this is a very auspicious occasion. This is the room where we developed, as Raymond said, the first Irish Free State Constitution, which basically said that the people of Ireland were sovereign. This was different than most constitutions. The parliaments were sovereign. In Ireland, the people are sovereign. In the Irish Free State Constitution, we had the power to initiate referendum. That's citizen-initiated referendum. That's different than government-initiated referendum. We had the power to initiate referendum and change or overrule a law that the government creates. The first person to actually exercise the right of citizen-initiated referendum was Jaan Ven De Ven, who in 1928 decided that he did not want to sign an oath of allegiance to King George, because we were an autonomous state at that time. And so he, at that time, there was a requirement for 75,000 signatures. And Jaan gathered 96,000 signatures. He then submitted those signatures to the Dáil, and they refused to accept those signatures to actually activate the law, which were enshrined in Articles 47 and 48, which gave the citizens of Ireland the right of citizen-initiated referendum, or direct democracy. That's why we're called Direct Democracy Ireland. We want to put that power back. So what the Dáil Éireann did at that time is that they proceeded to remove the articles from the Constitution, and when they were removed from the Constitution, then no longer did that law apply, and then those signatures were useless, they were void. Then the law said that they had to have a referendum within 2 years if they changed the Constitution, which they didn't do. They said in Article 50, because you gave us the right to change it, we're now delaying that referendum vote for 8 years. So the reason we've gathered here today is Direct Democracy Ireland wants to restore that law, because we feel that the Irish democracy has been severely weakened by taking that law, by removing it from the Constitution. Because the people are still sovereign, but by removing that law, we didn't have the ability to exercise that sovereignty whenever we want to exercise it. We now have the right to exercise it once every 5 years. And with direct democracy, you can exercise your sovereignty whenever you want to. Anytime that the government passes a law that you find oppressive to your pocketbook, to your happiness or your freedom, with direct democracy or citizen-initiated referendum, you have a right then to step in, gather signatures, and to have a referendum on that law. And if it passes, it becomes binding law. It becomes law. So that's how powerful we are as a sovereign people. So we need to work together in order to get that law back, because we really truly can't be the sovereign unless we implement that law. Because if you were a king or a queen and you're the sovereign, then you can always overrule the government. And we the people are sovereign, and we can overrule them, but we need to get that law back, because that law was taken away from us. So only when we get that law back can we truly be sovereign and truly be powerful and overrule the Dáil or the European Constitution, any law that they push down that doesn't serve us. So that's what Direct Democracy Ireland stands for, and that's what Direct Democracy is working for, Direct Democracy Ireland. So I would suggest that if that sounds good to you, if that's what you want, if you want your sovereignty back, then I suggest that you vote for any Direct Democracy Ireland candidate, MEP candidate, or local candidate, because that means that you side with us, that you support us, and you want to start the ball rolling. Thank you.